Hello, hello, chat. That's the gameplay. Hi! Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hello, Logan. Hello, Kyle with the Sammy hype emote. It hasn't been publicly announced yet. I was doing it today, but we officially have our first emote for subscribers, done by our lovely Sebastian, on here as Flutter Jumper, or on Tumblr as Ronboo Autism. And it's Sammy hype. It's so cute. Yes, a stream at 6. Most of my family is out, so I'll get better internet, so knock on wood, less possibility of lag. Yes, early punk stream. Oliver Pog. Hello, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. You slept like shit last night and you want to go back to bed. Valid, valid. I napped through that really terrible thunderstorm we had. So, you know. I got Waha Blast. I went shopping today. Samantha is not in the room. I actually don't know where he is. Dun, 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 dun. The Sammy hype emote makes me so happy, and it looks so good in the chat. Pretty soon I'm going to have like an artist's credit section on my page. I haven't had time to do it yet because this has been like a crazy busy week, but I'm gonna like have credits for everyone who does different emotes, sub badges. I'm gonna put the link to the person who normally does the starting soon music. Like I said, that's just like a DMCA for rock music mix on YouTube, but I figured I should link back to them. Right now we're listening to the Dialtown music. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun, Ollie. Our power flickered. Our power actually went out for a little bit later that night, but I don't know if this is a Baja. Yo, Baja Blast solidarity. Dun 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 dun. I went shopping and I bought work clothes and work shoes, which is good. I also bought Oliver's friend Oliver in the chat, his birthday present. I got hair dye, so I'll be dyeing my hair soon. Black. Yo, you hit 10k Sammys? Congrats, that's a lot of Sammys. Ba-oh, check. That doesn't even... There's no... Insert the Baja Blast. There's no accent. Yeah, whoa, your birthday. Yeah. I think you'll like what Carissa and I picked out. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, congrats, Logan. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. You deserve for your art to get popular on Twitter. Wholeheartedly. Dun, 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 dun. It's so humid out today. I was wearing a choker earlier and I had to take it off. I was like, I'm dying. I can't do this. Hi, Katie! Hi, Katie! Hi, Katie! Katie, I need... Katie. You haven't seen it yet. Hold on. You have to see you have to see Sammy hype. I'm putting it in the chat. Sammy hype. Done by our lovely friend Sebastian. I need to get that. I need to get that like credits section done because I want everyone to be able to know who did the art on the channel. Yeah, Sammy hype. What's your problem, Logan? Yeah, it's so cute. Sub did so good. How are you all, chat? Other than Logan's problem, I hope you all had a good day. I had a pretty good day. Might? You might be? And the rest of us Ben knew about this, Logan. / lighthearted. It's really warm here too. Well, I guess it's not technically really warm, but it's really fucking humid, which makes it really fucking warm. Okay. Trying to think of anything else to talk about. I haven't streamed since Saturday. Since then. Oh, that's actually been quite a while. So I went to a birthday party, and the birthday party was good. Monday, I took my sister to driver's training, and I didn't really do much after that. I had, like, a ton of, like, busy stuff I had to do, but not anything interesting. Tuesday, I took my sister to driver's training again, and I had a party. Like a little one. And yeah, I think that's all that happened. You haven't had a crush on an actual human man since Daniel. That's fair. Sometimes you have to have that parasocial crush swag. Birthday? Oliver's birthday is in a week. The face one being on Arrow Spectrum. Real, but Oliver would argue. Oliver, who knows all my secrets, would argue. I almost only ever have crushes on completely unattainable people. That's valid, my friend. Yeah, you'll be an adult! I'm so excited for you, boss man. It's my little brother's birthday today. He's 14 now. That's so valid, Logan. I still haven't got back to you about what? On the matter. Oh! Don't call me out on stream. Oliver knows about my current only crush on a normal person. Normal person? That's not how I meant it. Like an attainable person, in theory. And he's gonna bully me for it on stream. Guess that means I just need to work harder to become a famous streamer. Thank you for lurking, Katie. I appreciate it. Okay. I think we're good to start Dialtown. I think I've stalled for long enough. Okay. And this time, I'll turn on the gameplay screen so you guys can see what's happening. I'll remember to do that. Okay, so this is where we're at. Load. Yep. Oh, I need to pull up the chat. On me phone. Oh, I just got rid of it. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Hold on. Okay, I can see all now. Does it sound good to you? I'm pretty sure alpacas are... Don't they spit? You spit! Right, but it's cute when I do it. It's about drive. It's about power. It's about getting that man. Alright, so what's in front of us then? Judging from the cardboard cutout, emu. Right. That's not ideal. I've been closer to an emu than I have to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos. Swans are also feathered dinos, in fairness. Right, but imagine a man-sized swan. With a gun for a head. Right, I've had enough. We were fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll all be annihilated. Ooh, route diverging choice. I remember how to save. Save. Down. Enter. Save. There we go. Alright, chat. Oh, I don't need to do that again. Okay. Okay, see you in a second, Logan. Do you guys want me to... Do you guys want to choose for this choice? Do you want me to run a poll? I miss Remy. Do we want a poll for this choice? Do you guys just want to tell me? Want me to choose? Emu? You got it, boss. Hop into the emu enclosure. Alright, it's time to take the plunge. No, door is now emu-proof as of 5:07:15. Never again. Alright, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land. A new frontier. You're in the emu enclosure. Yes. You getting this? Yeah, you look generally lost. Emu exhibit. Only enter if cool with emus. Outstanding, yes. What now? Well, if this is your daring escape, I guess the next step for you to take is to, escape? Right. How do I do that? Well, oh, right. The ground dips, don't it? Well, yeah. Of course it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from inside, an emu could jump it, no problem. You're cool with emus and emus are cool with you. Hell yeah, Ollie. This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out. That wouldn't look very cinematic. Does any of this? Alright, point made. Now, let me out. Oliver! Oliver, are you getting this? If this is the emu that's now located right before you, then yes, I'm very much getting this. Oliver, am I in danger? Do you think it's aggressive? I think it's an emu. Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? What'd you find in the fridge, Logan? Emus have won 100% of all wars they fought with mankind. One war! And they kicked our asses! Why did they give them gun heads? Molta good guess, Ollie. This one has a gun! He seems docile enough. War. War seldom changes, Fezman. Okay, I'll get the gate open in a moment. Oh god, it's just standing there! Menacingly! Haha, SpongeBob reference. Whoa, that's like that one Charlie slime. Why'd you just spell slimesicle like that? Bit from Tommy in it. What the fuck? You did find mold in your fridge? Holly had it right on the head. Fez man. I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious. Oliver, I think it's attempting to trap me here. You could step around it. Oliver, I think the emu is working with Theodore. Dude, just step around. Oliver, I must duel for my freedom. Hold on, hold on. Right, camera's in focus. Do you have to... Why is there a fucked up ostrich with a gun for a head? That's an emu. That's what emus look like in this game. Well, you punched an emu. I slew it for my freedom, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice. Pal, you barely dented the damned emu. Your fist just got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh folds. I mean, yeah, groovy. This is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Our ace in the hole. You really think so? Right. Cause every single animal in this game has an item head. And for whatever reason, we humans wanted to weaponize emus, I guess. They went and they won the Great Emu War. I mean, it might be kind of hard to portray the footage as heroic moment, since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string something compelling together. So, that's it? Yeah, I think we're done here. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Russellbelt might press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens. Oh, please! He loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. Fucking invite him to the premiere. He'd adore that trash. Right. Right. Okay. I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. Abso-heckin-lutely stoked I gotta get back to the cinema. Get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. But also found a milk cream dessert with the Oh, delicious. Poor Oliver, for real. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be too out of it to feel the impending sting of failure, right? Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, shoot. What's on the cards, my groovy dude? Don't eat that! So the cinema's, like, definitely haunted, right? No, don't eat that. For anything. No money is worth eating that. Allegedly, definitely haunted. Yeah, why? Has anyone ever, died in the building during its operation? Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Why won't the bank let you have your money? If you're only eating, like, maybe, like, a bite and then spitting it out, I guess. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Uh-huh. Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectionist who performed maintenance on her. Flattened? Rolled right over him, yeah? Turned him into a red pancake. Have you got on the website and tried to straighten that out? Because I had to do that today. That's weird. Yeah, Jam's right. You would probably most definitely throw up. Wait, did you say incident or two? Like, plural? Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. Then flattened him when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guy, as they say. Who says that? Who says that, Oliver? There was also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection room and flattened some of the audience. Big Bertha is a bloodthirsty beastie. Okay, see you in a sec, Ollie. Rolled right over him. Oliver, I am horrified. That doesn't sound right. Paying those hospital bills from the sweet 100 subs I get. You got. Hold on. Let me pull up my calculator. I don't think chat can see my calculator. Can you guys see this? No, you can't. Okay, well, I have a calculator pulled up. Hi, Seb! Hi. If you're new to chat and you're unfamiliar, but you saw the Sammy Hype emotes being used earlier, Seb, who just joined, and Flutter Jumper is the one who made that. Yeah, really cool. Okay, so you make, give or take, like, $223 in American dollars a sub times 100. Okay, and now I need to translate this to Polish money. Okay, so maybe I can see why this might be a worthwhile endeavor for you. Oh, jeez. That does not sound fun, Jam. I also throw up relatively easy because of the Crohn's disease. So, according to my basic math and the, so that would be 1,030.90 in Polish money. So I assume that might be worth it. Listen, I don't encourage eating frozen dessert, but I also know you gotta pay those bills. Hey now, Big Bertha's our pride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right splurging on a beautiful second-hand antique projector. Second-hand? Who sold him the machine? Fair enough. Or a friendly witch doctor who was hosting a yard sale. Dude, the cinema is 100% haunted. In your opinion, it is definitely haunted. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's not. Right, then I'll be off. Oh, Parting is such sweet sorrow. But, hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right? You know it, baby. Provided I don't need to buy a ticket, of course. Perish the thought, friendo. I'll even scoop up some floor corn for you to scarf down if you come. Right, sold. See you then, partner. Sick day off from work. Yeah, haunted cinema is a haunted cinema. I agree, Jim. Boy, what a day. You punched a goddamned emu. I did it for Oliver, damn it. I just knocked the earbud out of my ear. For cinema itself. I mean, did you though? Did you really? And I think that said in that. I missed one of the lines. I mean, are you really certain that this movie is gonna achieve anything other than being a resounding flop? Well, Oliver has faith in it, so, you know, I do too. Oliver has also has complete faith in the squalid cinema he works at, in fairness. Faith is good, though. Religion has been historically kind of popular. He's relying on a miracle, though. It's blind faith. I get that the air in the place is practically opaque, but he doesn't seem to see any further than his own dial pad. But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for Mr. Dickens. Do you think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver? I'm sure he does. I mean, he's given Oliver so much, right? Right, so it's completely in character for him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless. Alright, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe try to temper Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow? You can let him down gently, so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure. Is that the right thing to do? Part of loving someone is being honest, even when you know they won't want to hear it. You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Gingy system coded for having a sentient narrator for real action. I mean, you know what, yeah. Funny thing about you, you're a human. Yeah, I'm the same way, Logan. I'm also, like, when I have something I'll eat a lot, but I'm also really picky. Remind him of other prospects, that everything will be okay if the movie flops, on account of it being weird and low budget. That is the autism for real. What's the use? Go to sleep, you lummox. I can think some more about this tomorrow. I agree with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. You and Remy both. Actually, I feel like Remy doesn't like vegetables. Good night, my ethereal maiden. Wait, I'm not a girl? Yes. Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premiere is actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people. Instead of what exactly? Homunculi? Emu? Cooked carrot, good. I also like raw baby carrots. Cooked carrot, very good. Yes, in soup. I meant instead of nobody turning up. I expected an honest-to-phone-God town-wide no-show. But alas, town-wide spectation. like them both pretty equally. I really like baby carrots raw. They took way too long to make food. The bread wasn't moldy. That took way too long to make food. The bread wasn't moldy. Yeah, I'm glad the bread wasn't moldy. I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then. I doubt you writing "Come to Olive Man" premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them in random strangers' pockets got very many people to come here. You never know, it could've. Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics. Well, those pyramid dudes could read them. I'm sure the modern man can. Uh-huh. You should go inside. Speak to Oliver. Yes, go I shall. Yes. Hey, Ash Gordon. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy. As we learned in Randy's route, yes, you always do. Very easily. I always do. What was that? That was some kind of euphemism, right? It was. Yes. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled. Oh, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep. Did you stay up all night working on the movie? I sure as heck did, yeah. Oliver, hon, that can't be healthy. Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain. Oh, Oliver. Bodybuilders say that. The cucumbers are bad? I'm sorry, Allie. Just a cream cheese. Delicious. That's like a sad... Just a cream cheese sandwich is like a sad bagel. You Ron book like that without thinking of the implications. Of course you did. You're really gonna take advice from jacked dudes who guzzle raw eggs? By that token, would I take advice from a green Neanderthal who eats literal garbage? You know what? Touche. I'll go with the beefcakes on this one. This movie, it's my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kind of cute. Could make this PG-7, add a few dancing CG raccoons. Small dancing CG creatures. Objectively a fine choice. Go on. Bagels would be better, which is why it's a sad bagel. But then I thought, what I need is to think outside of the box. So, me thunketh, what about a story that starts off funny and silly and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. That's what it's like watching some SMPs. You fell asleep at or on your keyboard, didn't you? That is an interesting theory. Oh, Oliver. It's cool, though. Just... whatever you do, don't tell. Tally-ho! Mood. Ollie, my boy. Tonight is your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad? Oliverkin. I sure am, sir. Marvelous. Simply wondrous. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made. Oh my god, would you say he's chuffed to bits? Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir. Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to revitalize my failing enterprise. Oh, that rhymed. So, no pressure. Right, yes. Groovy. Anyway, I must go take my seat, as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, one and all. Old man. Well, he seemed chipper. Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Huh. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. Yeah, he is. Oh, hold on. There's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever this is while I'm stocking the reel, okay? I guess it can wait. Let me just step to one side. No! Nar! Nar! Greetings, my respective Fezzed and Green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor. Stellar, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, I'm sure you most certainly are, having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Russellbelt. Can I murder this guest with my bare hands, hun? No, not this one, Ash Gordon. Alright, that'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir. Agads, you truly expect me to pay for a ticket at my own red carpet event? But, Theodore, you aren't actually in the movie. Correct, but a specimen from my vast array of emu most certainly is, yes? I'm here on his behalf, while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries? Russellbelt sounds like something from Homestuck. Kinda does. That emu is fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. Listen, Mr. Russellbelt, this isn't personal. Everyone's gotta pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open. Alright, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about in exchange for a free ticket into your screening, I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo. But, isn't entry to the zoo already free? Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to. Alright, you crusty fuck. Just go on in. Bully to that, then. See you in Hollywood, my boy. High society, here I come. God, I despise that man. You know what? I should really listen to you more. Hell yeah. If you think my takes on people are nifty, you should see my takes on jerkies and... Sup, bozos? Billy's here now. I saw a guy kind of dressed like Little Billy today. He was wearing like a purple shirt that color and blue shorts that color, and I commented on it. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Scram! Get on out of here! Tonight's our big night, and I have enough to do without having to fixate my hawkish gaze on you all night. Yeah, plus the movie's rated 18 and up, dude. He is crusty. I shed my pants halfway during filming, and I refused to put them back on. I thought you didn't know you took your pants off. Oliver, you did remember to add a blur in post, right? Ah, shit. Guess the movie'll just will be that bit more memorable, huh? So yeah, no minors allowed. Scram. Hey, I'm no minor. Look, I've even got my ID on me. ID. Name. Little Billiam. Sex. Anytime with your mom. Age. 18 plus. Job. Full-time. Mad bastard. Mayor Mingus approved. Don't check, lads. It's good. Little raccoon in the chat. I think this identification might be fake. But I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans. Loud shenanigans? Hey, bozo! For your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight. You told me earlier you were going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater. To repeatedly bellow Krungus during the climax. You gangrenous snitch! You're like 9. What the actual fuck? Where are you learning words like Krungus and gangrenous? Pal, you think I didn't come up with Krungus myself? I've got like 8 kids on the playground who can back me up. Scram! Go! Get out! Ah! Fine! Whatever, bozos. Your movie's gonna totally bomb anyways, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao. God, I hate that little... I'm dialing the cops right now! Is this how I come off to Cherry? I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't seem to sway him. Huh. Define fruit. Apple core? Banana peel? Used eggplant? What? Define a used eggplant. Hey, look! Another customer! Imagining Oliver using his head to dial the cops while yelling at Billy is so funny to me, too. Randy! Hey, it's me. I'm here now. Oh, hey, sup, Randy? What brings you here? You know, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back when I overheard someone mention the premiere. Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here. Yeah, so, what's the movie about? That's a great question. Randy, our beloved! Right, yes. I'm in it! I'm in it! God, what the? Wait, something about you feels familiar. Edgar Allan Crow, we're really in it now. I kind of wondered if there'd be an element like this, because I haven't. So I wasn't completely unexpecting it, but... Not expecting it, but... Ugh. Hi, Randy. Do you spend much time at the park, perhaps? Oh. So you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision. Oh yeah, that'd be me, alright. My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you. Hey, that's progress. Good job, man. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be $6.99, Randy. You could offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you? I suppose I could drop to 5 since I... How about 25 cents? Randy, if you have no money to your name, then why did you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get in out of the cold. Good call. This place is as warm and as moist as can be. Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here? I'm sure it's just from the moles on the wall breathing. Logan's apartment core. Huh. Well, it is warm. Look. You're the last dude in line, Randy. Hello, first-time chatter. I also enjoy Oliver very much. He's a good character. Randy might be my favorite, but Oliver is a very, very close second. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, alright? Hot dog, Oliver! You're the best! Can you be my Yo! Yo! Thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow, BoatRust67. It's much appreciated. Randy! I'm going! Huh. I keep forgetting to ask him about that bandage on his head. It was very funny timing. Heard from little Billy, plague be upon him, that he hit his head on a rock, but I'm sure there's gotta be more to the story than that, right? I like the vague I like the self-awareness. I like the confirmation that character we're playing also remembers the other timeline. Good for Gingy, I suppose. Well, I heard it in another timeline. Huh? Remind me to question you more about the implication that you can see into other timelines at a later date. For now, we've got a screening to initiate. Initiate isn't a very call to action verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt. Those have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment making machine. Let's just do the screening. Yes, let's. Alright, let's get... Well, man, what is this place? Chat says, squirt! What do you mean, squirt? No caressing Bertha. I mean it this time, Oliver. Oh! This is my vile sanctum, me lair. Specifically... Oh. Projector room 1. Is that It sure as heck is. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. Oliver, she just moved. Why does Oliver caress Bertha? Good question. Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her. She moved again. Yeah, ditto. Oliver, I think your movie projector is sentient. And angry. Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul. I'm pretty sure she devours souls. Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Ha! Checkmate. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man. You're not insisting I turn her over to the zoo, are you? No, let her roam free. You need to let her roll around the open plains, where she can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here. The emotional music here is so funny. Maybe we're Thank you, Logan. But she's our only movie projector. Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Don't you want her to be happy? You're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of the cinema itself. Yeah. Right. Free Bertha. Parody of hit movie Free Willy. Ash Gordon. Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly. Uh-huh. This movie. The one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago? Yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? See? I knew this had come up. I'm right, as always. Shut! I have a question to answer. Did you just tell me to shut up after I had finished speaking so you could answer my question, which I'd already finished asking? Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator. You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie's ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think this movie will turn things around? Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner. Okay. Not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... Ah, shit. It's already a sign of a turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up. Alright, bye Jam. Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your night. You know, I think you expected too much from yourself. Okay, fine. I rushed the editing, I get it. No, I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, man. That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it? So, what, you think developing a film was too much? I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try, at the last moment possible. Oh, nice. Pog Jam. Hey, now, for all we know, the public could love this movie. And they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future? Phone God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, up for failure. Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops. I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens. Oh, right, yeah. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. I've always got a room at my tent if you just need somewhere to crash. That's sweet. Real sweet, but this is all going to happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay if/when it does. Okay. We've done our best. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then. Speaking of, again, you've gotta release her into the wild soon. I know. Like tomorrow, man. I know. Take a breath, man. Relax. People could really love this. Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. Thank you, Bertha. Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in, last night's premiere of The Passion of Frog Thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, the event only had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. Yo! Pog, Sebastian. You got any plans for your new island? The remaining reviewer, who's still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get in out of the cold. I think hypothermia would have been more palatable, in all honesty. Thank you, Randy. The lack of footage of myself was criminal. That's nice. That's nice. That's how I like to play Animal Crossing. Criminal, I say. Say, is this live? Come on down to the Dialtown City Zoo, friends. We have tapirs! Tapirs! Bully! Okay, enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God would have let that scene where the green one gargled paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know they say that all publicity is good publicity, but to those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of Frog Thing a watch and seeing how you feel then. Frog Thing. Good morning, Ash Gordon. I hope you're... What in phone God's name are you staring at? Put a frog in a pot. Watch him trying to climb out. Just a pro tip here. The last 17 times you tried this, the frog died. Yeah, but this time there's no lid, nor a lit fire under the pot. So the odds are fairer, methinks. Right. What's your end game here, anyhow? Want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter? Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Nah, little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. It's been a few days? In fairness, is little Billy really a reliable source of information? Yeah, he was the one who informed me what 9/11 was. He said it was an inside job, conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. I bet you any money that the article wasn't what he said it was. What makes you say that? Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor flattening a beached seal? Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out! Fine, I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere. Brilliant, yes. Hello? Oliver? Where is he? Where is the boy? Well, I don't know. You sure you walked into the right place? This ain't the cinema. Mark my words, the cinema was right here. That must mean... Yikes. Guess it's already gone. A drat. Alas. I was too late. You still might be able to get Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps carrier pigeon. Ah yes, the 3 genders. Oliver! Hey, a friendo! I was wondering when you'd drop by. What's the haps? Olive man, you're here. Have you returned here more than once to burn the place down in a scornful rage? Did you do all of this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the light fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copperwire thief. Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me. Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders. Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copperwire from the walls, then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem? Such needless destruction! Such abundant and ceaseless malarkey! Ooh, Sam Cam redemption. Okay, hold on, chat. Let me go find the guy. I'm not sure where he's at. I'll be right back, chat. You can see, maybe. You can see the corner of Edgar Allan Crow's head while you wait. Chad, I have him. Behold, the guy. You smell so bad. Say hi to chat, Sammy. Say hi. He looks pleased. Obviously. Giving him a kissy. He's very sleepy. I woke him up from a nap. Be careful. Okay. Ooh. I'm absolutely covered in cat hair now. I don't know if this will pick up on screen, but it's pretty. This skirt holds it, like, ridiculously. I love him so much. Are you gonna hang out in here with me, or do you want to leave? He's unsure. Such a happy Sammy. I did get cat haired. I'm gonna start playing and he's gonna immediately start meowing. Oh no, he's gonna hang out on the bed. Can you see again? Yep. Such abundant in- oh, I said that already. Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging, somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left from our failed cinema business. I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? Is it? Why the fuck is it? Was it like that before? Actually... Transform... Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Stretch the screen. Before Sam can. Hello? Center. Transform. What the hell? I think it... Does it just look weird because it's... I feel like it might just look weird because... Oh, because it's really dark at the bottom. Like, there's this whole spot on the bottom of the screen that's really dark. But it's, like, still there. I have been going for 1 hour and 9 minutes. Yeah, that exists in the game, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I tried... Any adjustment doesn't change it at all on my end, so... You're good, don't worry. I want this to be a good experience for you. So, telling me if something's messed up is crucial to making sure it's good for you guys. I heard from Little Billy that the premiere bombed. Of course he'd tell you that. He showed me an article from the Happenings paper. Oh, he showed you the newspaper review. Yeah, he said they tore you to shreds. You're good. I get that. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose. In fairness, that's only one critic. But... I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art is never appreciated in its own time. I don't know, man. Let me quote the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time, I'd actually enjoy watching it. Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. Yes, groundbreaking. He was totally bluffing. Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. And that makes me wish I was likewise aborted. See, that's still a strong statement. In the same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be. Bigfoot totally can't drive. Bigfoot fucks. I'm sure he can drive. Look, I can't refute that Bigfoot fucks, but you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. They all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck. Wait, you made bank? Yeah, people turned up in droves to see our depraved horror flick. Wait, the movie we filmed was a horror flick? Well, I initially imagined it as more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls under the huge thumb of phone god. And our movie wasn't that? People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb. But plenty saw the untapped blistering rage and shat themselves, which was one of our many goals. Edgar Allan Poe fell down. So people turned up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick. Yeah, and we delivered. Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. So wait, why on Phone God's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart? Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations. Uh-huh. Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd saved the cinema, but it turns out he really didn't think I could actually pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I'd come up with. Huh? Why? Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It was for him to go into directing movies of his own. Huh? You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option. Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with our movie. Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the whole save this ear cinema with an indie movie idea. Suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that it'd be a surefire success. But now, I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was certain that the cinema would have to shut down, no matter what. Why was he so sure he'd fail? Aside from the fact that the entire business itself was collapsing on itself? Yeah, aside from that, I guess. Oh, my chat room just reloaded. Let me see if I missed any messages. Nope. Okay. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted more than anything for me to take the risk that he never could. That he, and only he, shouldered the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open, if it meant that it stayed the complete extent of my potential. So that was it then. The end of his dream. Or so I thought. One of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue, said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. If people are so sure this place is supposedly haunted, Oliver, this place is so haunted. Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specters, spirits, and other assorted ghouls. Happy now? Immensely. Go on. So, I realized if Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations, and this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknowing signature, The solution's obvious. It is? Dialtown's first horror attraction. Wait, like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized maybe I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain to convince people that they wanted something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward. So that's why you're hacking the place apart? To make the place even more unsightly, yes! Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So, he gets a second chance at his dream, too. What do you think of this poster? Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. Excited barking noises. Yeah, see, that's exactly the reaction I was going for. I do owe you something, though, you know? And what's that? Well, here it is. Thank you, sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. You believed in me when nobody else did, and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you, so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing gnarlier than that, Slick. I'd go to hell and back for you, man. You know that. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Phone God, we don't even have to pay them since they're dead. Though, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes. So I guess this all worked out neatly. I guess so. What of Big Bertha? Oh, I did what you suggested. I let her go. She's free now, to roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases. Bertha. Thump, thump. Good. Now she's the great outdoors' problem. Actually, nah, I misspoke earlier. Come to think of it, the best part is that Fuck. Hey, bozos! How's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed! The best part is that I get to do this. Oh yeah, get his ass! Out you go, you little scrote! This attraction is 18s only! Ouch! My youth glands! Ha! Rad! He's maimed now! Get his ass! This truly is the best possible ending. The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. So that was Oliver's route. How do we feel, chat? What do we think? God, I love Oliver's route. It's just so... It makes me so happy. It's a really good route. It's a really good story. It's just, oh my goodness. I love it. This Dialtown is such a weird little piece of media, and the happy endings in this, despite their, like, absolute weirdness in nature, are just so sweet, and, like, they just make my heart so happy. And, like, weirdly enough, like, the endings, like, when the good endings are, like, surprisingly, like, human. Like, Randy's good ending is he gets a job, like, and Oliver's good ending is, like, he gets to start a business with his dad figure. Like, it's really, yeah, weird affectionate. Like, it's really bizarre, but it's, like, very humanity under capitalism. But, like, wholesome? Like, I don't know. It's just sweet. Like, it doesn't take a lot for things to be good, I suppose. And maybe that's a bad thing, but also a good thing all at once. Actually, now I'm gonna think about Dialtown as a commentary on capitalism, because that's really interesting. Because almost every single character in the game, like, that I would consider a main character, is impoverished and their life could be improved with job improvements. Interesting. Weird affectionate in a Logan way. It's such a good game. I don't really feel like there's time to start a new route. Unless I want to go later. I don't know. Do you guys want to start Karen's route today or save that for another day? Up to you guys. Dun, 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 dun. There's a secret route? How do I do that? Because if it's just something short, I could do that, but... Don't date anyone and give up immediately. Fair? We can do that, that's funny. Chapter 1 and 2. Would you like to skip the intro? Yes. Enter your name. AG. Phone head. Below average president? Okay. It's odd. This whole game is odd. Give up on your love quest! AG, what are you doing? I give up! I've had it with the relentless orb oh my god, is this suicide? I've had it with love, Egg Lane, and everything else. You can't just give up. You haven't even left the tent! Leave me alone. I'm pregnant and tired. Pathetic. So what if it is? I'm going rogue. I'm going off the grid. AG, don't do this. Come on. I'd bet if you really tried, maybe if you actually left your tent, you'd find someone to take you to that accursed fun fair. I'm committed to giving up, narrator. Fuck effort. You aren't fit to forage away from society, AG. I can just eat turnips, I guess. Wait, can you guys see? Yes, I got nervous. They grow outside, right? Would you even recognize a turnip field? They don't grow on trees? Aren't they a fruit? My God, you clearly don't even know what a turnip is! This is a lot of pressure. I thought being a hermit was meant to be relaxing. Have you ever met a well-adjusted hermit? Have you ever met a well-adjusted hermit reference? I wonder if I have a hyperfixation. I've never met a hermit, period. That's the fucking point. Hey, G, you can't just pained moaning. AG, are you the whales of the damned? You just lay your eggs in here? Huh. How about that? Eggs. I guess you just left it too long? So, wait, am I a parent now? Well, your shelled time bones do have to hatch first, I guess. You think you have it in you to look after them until they... Okay, you're already thinking about something else, aren't you? We could have done that all along? Do bats make nectar, and if so, what does it taste like? Okay, fuck it. Whatever's done is done. Your eggs has been laid, and you're still sadly you. You have overcome nary a trial and dodged all possible character development at all costs. You proud of yourself? Yes. You are repugnant. I've never claimed otherwise, yes? Great. Guess you're just thrilled with how things have turned out then. Actually, I'm not sure if I am. Wait, really? And why the heck is that? This sort of devious, nonsensical behavior seems right up your alley. I guess something's missing. Yeah, despite everything, it's still you type shit. Something's wrong. Am I pregnant again? You just gave birth, so I very much doubt that. Cats can be impregnated twice at once, so what's your point? Yes, but I find that cats tend to give birth to their young all in one go instead of tactically keeping a few kittens in their womb to shoot out of their gut at their later discretion, not unlike a shrewd feline trebuchet. That's not how you say that. Besides, you definitely didn't have any more space in that swollen gut of yours for more eggs than you've just laid. Right. Well, what do you think I lack? Purpose, definitely. You had one goal, and since you achieved it so quickly, and without any effort/character development, you haven't had time to think of the next goal to hurl your limp green bot at. So, you're in motivation limbo. Is this what a midlife crisis feels like? Well, if it was, your kids would be louder and trying to swallow carpet tacks, and your disgruntled wife would be asking for you to explain the scratched out scratch cards filling the back seat of your car. Otherwise, though, sure. Damn it. Need some purpose. Purpose. Oh, pain. Go outside! Okay. It's the bench. Tell me, dear narrator, is bench a purpose? Only for very special kinds of freaks, AG. Trust me, no purpose at all is better than having your purpose in life be bench. Rats. I was so close, too. I think this purposey thing may just end up coming to me? What? No, that's an awful idea. You need to go out and explore the world, talk to folks, see new experiences, overcome trials, and dismissed. Oh, universe, hear my prayer. Your ever-expanding bowl of cosmic hogwash. I demand a sign. Oh, like anything's gonna happen, just... Randy! Hey, I heard yelling. Are you having a heart attack? Do you need impromptu open heart surgery? Randy, I'm totally inexperienced, but I'll attempt just about any major surgery for $3. But only if you pay me beforehand, because your surgical odds are not all that good with me at the helm. If I was having a heart attack, you could dial 911 on your phone head. I mean, I could if they hadn't blocked my number due to repeated misuse. Turns out a broken heart is very different from a heart attack, medically speaking. Thank you for lurking, Kyle. I appreciate it. So, you can't fix a broken heart? Unfortunately not, no. So, yeah. My name is Randy. I'm kind of like the soft underbelly of a if the soft underbelly of a turtle was a person. Swag. Thank yous, Randall. What has you bench gazing, my scary green friend? Poor Randall, for real. Are you looking for purpose? How did you know? First thing I tried to. I learned the hard way that benches are not an adequate thing to center your entire life around unless you're a drunk carpenter or own a local furniture shop. Otherwise, you're just a bench enthusiast with a nectar problem. So what's your purpose, then? Well, right now, I'm at work. Then, one day, I get to die! Poor Randy. Sounds marvelous. Except for the working part. What else do people use to occupy their time/energy constructively? Well, you see, most people also, well, they aim for nice stuff like love, you know? Human connection. I'm green. Oh, right. That doesn't seem easy at all. Do you have a love? Yeah, I mean, I guess. How'd you find them? Were they on a bench? No. I crafted my girlfriend out of trash! Yeah, for real. He's a sad guy. I wanna give him a hug and therapy and adequate housing. Also, this is very character Tommy core. Tell me more, esteemed bandage weirdo. Yeah, I was having trouble finding a mate too. I guess my intense masculine energy was intimidating potential partners. Impossible, but go on. So, I meticulously crafted a body pillow out of literal garbage. Every night, I fall asleep clutching my makeshift partner and weep inconsolably. And this is a normal thing that people do. Of course it is. Would I ever mislead you knowingly or accidentally? I guess not. Could I do this? Absolutely! All you need is trash. Trash. Anyway, I gotta go wrangle a hostile pond avian before it wrangles me. Ciao! Poor Randy. Okay, that man is obviously extremely poorly adjusted. Please do not take a word of his advice seriously. I'm afraid it has syringes in it or something. Like, all the syringes that were on the floor of his trash garbage bin. I have absorbed each and every word of his advice. Oh, phone, goddammit. Love. This isn't right, AG. This isn't true love, like manipulating someone to pay you into the local fun fair, circus, or carnival. This is unnatural. This is power no mortals should ever dream of wielding. Shut! I just need to figure out who to model my lover on. If you pick Randy, I'm checking out. No, no. I need someone who's principled. Uh-huh. Someone who would never leave me. Right. Someone who believes in me and believes I can be better. Are we gonna choose Bigfoot? Sounds promising. Do you know of such a person? Yeah! It's you! The narrator! What? No! I don't believe in you! Not even slightly! I'm just an incorporeal voice that only you can hear. Pick Randy! He's objectively a much I have chosen! So what? Are you gonna make a body pillow of me then? How would that even work with me lacking a physical form to depict on the pillow? No, wait. I've got it. Behold! Sock. Okay, so you're dating a sock puppet now. Yes, and the sock is you. And you have been given a physical form. This is really sad. Well, do you have any better ideas? Yes, and I've shared several of them with you. Very true. I say we should follow Ticket Jerry's advice. That guy seemed well adjusted. Valid. Well adjusted. I missed part. I boarded the Jerry train. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Fine, then. What was Jerry's depiction of true love again? He said people in love go to the movies together. We should do that. How's that gonna work? You literally don't have a single dime to your name. Regardless, scene transition. Hi, Oliver. Hey, pal! My name's Oliver, eh? Is that a sock puppet? This is no ordinary sock puppet. This is no ordinary sock puppet, dear Oliver. This is my boyfriend. I mean, well, partner. What gender do you assign to a disembodied voice, anyway? That's, buy popcorn. What? Why? Are you talking to the sock right now, or me? It is very unhinged. I want popcorn. Why? You can't even really eat it. Physical form, bitch. Popcorn. Oh, alright, alright. Oliver, may I have some popcorn for my beautiful / handsome sock partner, please? Sure, alright. This is weird, but I dig it, I guess. Here, that'll be $20! Would you accept 3 bottle caps and a rusty spoon instead? I think they're fairly equivalent in value. Popped corn. How about no? I cannot do that. Oh, rats. Fuck. This is general. Dreadful? Why did I say general? This is dreadful. You're totally cryptid penis blocking me right now, Oliver. Aw, man, I'm sorry. Okay, how about this? I'll let you into the cinema to make out with your awful sock partner if you're in and out in 10 minutes. And stay out of the direct line of sight of CCTV cameras, preferably. Sure, but we might take more than 10 minutes, dearest Oliver. What if we get frisky? Please just partake of my groovy offer and or promptly depart, thank you! What the hell? What the hell? One nectar spree later. What the fuck? Did you really need to guzzle so much nectar on the way here? Yes! Can I at least have some? No! Are you planning on acknowledging the dodo? No. N-O. What are we doing here of all places anyway? You want to feel love, don't you? Not this kind of love. Ticket Jerry said couples make joint bank accounts together. This is the final step we need to achieve true love. I don't know what noise the dodo made. Hello, esteemed customer of ours. My name is Karen. How may I be of service to... Is that a sock? Okay, nope. I'm not asking any questions. Other than why there's a dodo in here, right? Nope. Not acknowledging that. Let's just get this over with. Are you looking to open an account, or... Yes, Karen, a joint bank account, please. Alright, well, to create a joint bank account, you'll need a cosignee. Cosignee? Cosignee! A joint bank account is for 2 people, so I need to know who the second person is in order to create your new account. I swear if you tell me the cosignee is the sock. I'm so sorry, Karen. I tried to talk them out of... We're in love, Carmo! My name is... You don't understand! Society doesn't understand us. Can you just let me eat a paper clip from Karen's desk, please? This isn't the time, sock lover. I want to feel the physical sensation. Don't deprive me of that. Karen, can I at least have a paper clip from your desk? For what? To clip the part of your brain that is evidently fallen off back on? This rope is crazy. Nah, my sock lover wants to eat one of your paper clips. Oh, don't give me that look. It was the sock's idea, not mine. Security! We've got another sock puppet enthusiast! This happens often? Okay, friend, can you look right at me for just a moment? Why? So, the nice fellow behind me can whack you over the head with a frying pan. Wait, with a... Right. How many sock puppet enthusiasts have been in here? How many people? What the fuck? Well, this is... Narrator? Narrator! I'm gonna say something stupid! Now would be a fantastic time to chide me! Where'd the music go? Well, this isn't ideal at all. What the fuck? Really? A madhouse? I thought Randy said that inanimate lovers were... Randy! Oh. Hey, Randy. They catch you with the body pillow? I proposed to a swan. Did it say yes? Gigi can't hear the music. Huh. Tragic. So where'd the music go? Say, where'd the music go? Could you hear music this whole time? Yeah, you had a theme song and everything. Was it cool? Kinda. It had sort of tropical, cheap holiday vibe to it. Isn't there just always music playing? Boy, I sure do love saying wacky shit in a padded cell. Hello? Narrator! To hell with this. Randy? If I write you a script, can you talk back to me? The ending where you date a sock and are thus removed from civilized society. I don't know what happened to Narrator. That was a very interesting route, though. Wonder how many achievements there are for this game on Steam. Yeah, it was short. You were correct. I can't believe we went to fucking the mental facility with Randy. That's sad. At least he didn't die. At least no one died. Dialtown. There's 10 achievements. You probably... Huh. You gotta get oh, huh. Interesting. One of the achievements is to get every single bad ending. Yeah. True. Very true. Alright. I'm getting hungry, so I do think it's time for me to wrap up for the night. This was a really good stream, though, and I'm really excited for when we get to do Karen's route. I'm not sure if that's gonna be Saturday or if I'm gonna do something else then. I guess it'll be a surprise, but there will be a stream on Saturday. Last I knew, I had mutuals streaming. What is this? So one of my mutuals seems to be doing a... I think it looks like they're doing a charity stream, so we're gonna raid them. Yeah. Alright. I had a really good time today, chat. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I love this game so much. I hope you all had an amazing time, and I can't wait to see you all again. Remember, take care of yourselves, drink some water, eat some food, take your meds if you've got meds to take. If you've been putting off sleeping, go to sleep. If there's anything you need to do that you've been putting off doing, this is your sign to do it. If you need to get up and stretch, walk around, shower if you need to shower, all those fun things. Yes, I do remember that. Don't worry. Yeah. And I'll see y'all around pretty soon. I didn't set up the raid. Hold on. Let me open my dashboard and set up the raid. Oh my god. I'm so good at this, guys. Raid. Min blade. Okay. Give my friend some, I don't know if we count as friends. Give Ducky some love, okay? Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm waiting for the raid to start. Okay, bye!